Hi, and welcome to English Channel. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
1. Introduction. Germany was not always one country. Long ago, many small tribes lived on this land. They lived in forests and small villages. They fought wars and built powerful empires. Germany was divided many times in history. Later, it was united again. This land saw great victories and terrible losses. So how did Germany become the country we know today? 2. Early German tribes and the Romans. Long ago, many German tribes lived on the land we now call Germany. They lived in forests and near rivers. Each tribe had its own leader and rules. They hunted animals and grew food. They did not live in one united country. The Romans came from the south. They wanted to control German lands. The Roman Empire was strong and powerful. They built roads and cities. They fought many wars with the German tribes. One famous battle happened in the year 9. A German leader named Arminius led his people. He defeated the Roman army in the Teutoburg forest. This victory stopped Roman expansion into Germany. 3. Life of the German tribes. After the Romans, the German tribes continued their daily lives. They built small villages and farms. Families worked together to survive. Men hunted and farmed. Women cared for children and made clothes. Children learned skills from their parents. The tribes believed in many gods. They honored nature, the sun, and the forest. They had strong traditions and stories. Festivals were important to their communities. The German tribes made tools from iron. They created simple art and music. Songs and stories were passed from one generation to the next. These traditions helped shape the future German people. 4. Charlemagne and the early German kingdom. After the Roman Empire became weak, new kingdoms grew in Europe. One of the most important leaders was Charlemagne. He ruled a large empire that included parts of modern Germany, France, and Italy. Charlemagne was strong, brave, and respected. He won many battles and controlled wide lands. Charlemagne worked closely with the church. The Pope supported him and called him Emperor of the Romans. Charlemagne protected the church and helped spread Christianity. He built schools and churches across his empire. Education and religion became very important during his rule. After Charlemagne died, his empire did not stay united. His sons fought for power and divided the land. Slowly, the empire broke into smaller kingdoms. The eastern part later became the early German kingdom. 5. The Holy Roman Empire. In the year 962, a German king named Otto I was crowned emperor. This marked the beginning of the Holy Roman Empire. The empire included Germany and parts of Italy and nearby lands. It became a powerful force in medieval Europe. The emperor ruled the empire, but the church was also very strong. Bishops and monks owned land and had great influence. Sometimes the emperor and the church worked together. Other times, they argued about power and authority. Life in medieval Germany was simple but hard. Most people were farmers living in small villages. castles, churches, and towns slowly grew. This period shaped Germany's political and religious history for centuries. 6. Rise of Prussia and Frederick the Great. Prussia was once a small and unimportant state in northern Germany. At first, few people paid attention to it, but the rulers of Prussia were strong and very disciplined. They built a powerful army and trained soldiers carefully. Over time, Prussia grew stronger than many other German states. In 1740, Frederick the Great became King of Prussia. He was a brave warrior and a skilled general. Frederick won many wars through smart planning. He took land from other countries and expanded Prussia's power. Frederick was also an educated man. He loved books, music, and science. He believed a king should think as well as fight. Because of his leadership, Prussia became a great European power. 7. German culture, music, art, and traditions. German culture developed over many centuries. Music was very important in German life. Many famous composers came from German lands. Music was played in churches, homes, and festivals. Art and architecture also grew in importance. Beautiful churches, castles, and towns were built. These buildings showed skill, faith, and pride. They still stand today as symbols of German history. Traditions helped German people stay connected. Festivals, stories, and customs were passed down in families. Even when Germany was divided, culture kept people united. Music, art, and tradition helped shape Germany's strong national identity. 8. Industrial Revolution in Germany. During the 1800s, Germany changed very quickly. New machines were invented, and factories were built in many cities. Before this time, most people worked on farms. Now, many people worked in factories. This period was called the Industrial Revolution. Germany had large supplies of coal and iron. Coal was used to run machines and factories. Iron was used to build tools, machines, and trains. Railroads were built across the country. Trains carried coal and iron to factories and goods to cities. Cities grew fast and became crowded. Factories produced many products. German engineers were skilled and hardworking. Because of this, Germany became one of the strongest industrial nations in Europe. 9. Daily life of ordinary German people. The Industrial Revolution changed daily life for ordinary Germans. Many workers left farms and moved to cities. They worked long hours in factories and mines. The work was hard and sometimes dangerous. Workers earned little money and had few rights. Many families lived in small, crowded homes. Children often worked to help their families survive. Life was difficult, but people supported each other. Farmers also faced change, as machines slowly replaced manual labor. Family life was very important. Parents worked hard to feed their children. In the evenings, families shared meals and stories. Despite hardships, hope for a better future kept people moving forward. 10. Unification of Germany, Bismarck. For a long time, Germany was divided into many small states. Each state had its own ruler, army, and laws. This made Germany weak compared to other European powers. Many people wanted unity, but it was hard to achieve. A strong leader named Otto von Bismarck changed this. He was the Prime Minister of Prussia and believed in power and strength. Bismarck said that great problems were solved by blood and iron. He used war and diplomacy to unite Germany. Prussia fought wars against Austria and France. Prussia won these wars and became very powerful. In 1871, the German states were united. The German Empire was created, and Wilhelm I became emperor. 11. Education, science, and German thinkers. After unification, Germany focused on education and knowledge. Schools and universities became very important. Children learned reading, writing, and science from a young age. Education helped people think clearly and solve problems. German scientists and thinkers made great discoveries. They studied chemistry, physics, and engineering. New ideas led to better machines and technology. Factories and businesses used science to grow faster. Because of education and innovation, Germany developed strongly. The country did not rely only on war or land. It relied on knowledge and skill. This strong foundation helped Germany grow in a stable and lasting way. 12. The German Empire and World War I. After unification, Germany became a strong empire. Wilhelm I was the first emperor. Later, his grandson Wilhelm II ruled the country. Wilhelm II wanted Germany to be powerful and respected. Germany built a strong army and navy. Military power became very important in society. Many leaders believed war could solve problems. This way of thinking is called militarism. In 1914, World War I began. Germany fought against many powerful countries. At first, the army was strong and confident. But the war lasted too long and cost too much. People suffered from hunger and loss. The economy became weak. In 1918, Germany lost the war. The emperor left the throne, and the empire ended. 13. The Weimar Republic and economic crisis. After the war, Germany became a republic. This new government was called the Weimar Republic. It tried to bring democracy and peace, but the government was weak and unstable. Germany had to pay heavy war debts. The economy struggled to recover. In the early 1920s, inflation became very serious. Money lost its value very fast. People needed bags of money to buy bread. Many families lost their savings. Workers lost jobs, and poverty increased. Anger and fear spread across the country. Because of these problems, many people lost trust in democracy. Germany entered a very difficult period in its history. 14. Rise of Hitler and Nazi Germany. During the economic crisis, many Germans were angry and afraid. They wanted strong leadership and quick solutions. At this time, Adolf Hitler became popular. Hitler promised jobs, pride, and a strong Germany. In 1933, he became the leader of the government. Soon, he took full control of the country. Germany became a dictatorship. Only one party was allowed to rule. People could not speak freely. The police watched citizens closely. The Nazi government controlled schools, media, and daily life. Children were taught to obey the state. Many people supported Hitler at first, but others were afraid to speak out. This new regime pushed Germany toward war and destruction. 15. World War II and the Holocaust. In 1939, Germany started World War II. The war quickly spread across Europe and the world. Germany invaded many countries. At first, its army moved fast and won battles. But the war became longer and more brutal. Millions of soldiers and civilians suffered. Cities were destroyed by bombing. During the war, the Nazi government committed terrible crimes. Millions of Jewish people were killed in the Holocaust. Other groups were also persecuted and murdered. These acts are remembered as one of the darkest crimes in history. By 1945, Germany was exhausted and defeated. The war ended with Germany's surrender. The country lay in ruins. World War II left deep scars that are still remembered today. 16. Divided Germany and the Cold War. After World War II, Germany was in ruins. The country was divided into two parts. East Germany was controlled by the Soviet Union. West Germany was supported by Western countries. The two sides followed very different systems. East Germany had a socialist government. People had limited freedom. West Germany became democratic and more open. In 1961, the Berlin Wall was built. It divided the city of Berlin into two parts. The wall was tall and heavily guarded. Families were suddenly separated. Friends could not visit each other. Some people tried to escape from east to west. Many failed and were punished. The wall became a strong symbol of division and fear. 17. Fall of the Berlin Wall and reunification. In the late 1980s, change began. People in East Germany wanted freedom. They held peaceful protests in the streets. In 1989, the Berlin Wall was opened. Crowds gathered and celebrated together. People from East and West hugged and cried. The wall soon fell. It was a powerful moment in world history. Families were reunited after many years apart. In 1990, Germany became one country again. Reunification was not easy. The two sides were very different after decades apart, but step by step, Germany rebuilt itself. Today, reunification stands as a symbol of hope, peace, and unity. 18. Germany and Europe after reunification. After reunification in 1990, Germany faced many challenges. East and West Germany had lived very different lives for over 40 years. Their economies, schools, and ways of thinking were not the same. Germany needed time, patience, and cooperation to move forward. Slowly, Germany rebuilt its economy and society. The government invested money in the eastern regions. New roads, factories, and schools were built. People learned to live and work together again. Germany also played a new role in Europe. It chose cooperation instead of conflict. Germany became a strong supporter of the European Union. It worked closely with France and other neighbors. The country believed peace was more important than power. Past wars had taught hard lessons. Germany supported open borders, trade, and shared rules. German leaders helped solve European problems together. They focused on stability, dialogue, and unity. Germany became one of the main voices in Europe, not through war, but through cooperation and trust. This new path helped Germany regain respect in the world. 19. Modern Germany today. Today, Germany is one of the strongest economies in the world. It is known for cars, machines, technology, and engineering. German companies export products to many countries. Cities like Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg are modern and lively. At the same time, small towns keep old traditions alive. People value order, quality, and hard work. Germany is a democratic country. People can vote freely and speak openly. Human rights are protected by law. Freedom of the press is very important. Germany also welcomes people from many cultures. Millions of immigrants live and work there. This diversity shapes modern German society. Education is highly valued. Universities and research centers are respected worldwide. Germany believes knowledge builds a strong future. From ancient tribes to a modern nation, Germany has changed many times. Its history is full of lessons, pain, and hope. Today, Germany stands as a country that learned from its past and chose democracy, peace, and cooperation for its future. 20. Lessons from German history. German history is long and complex. It is a story of tribes, kingdoms, and empires. It is also a story of division, war, and loss. But it is not only a dark story, it is also a story of learning and change. Germany shows us that nations can make mistakes. Power, pride, and fear once led to terrible wars. Millions of people suffered because of hatred and violence. These painful lessons should never be forgotten. History teaches us that peace is fragile. It cannot be taken for granted. It must be protected every day by dialogue and respect. Germany also teaches the value of democracy. When people lose their voice, freedom disappears. When one group controls everything, injustice grows. Democracy allows people to speak, choose, and change their future. Another lesson is responsibility. Germany faced its past honestly. It accepted guilt and worked toward reconciliation. This courage helped rebuild trust with the world. German history also shows the power of unity. Division caused suffering for families and communities. Reunification proved that peaceful change is possible. Walls can fall when people stand together. Today, Germany reminds us that the past shapes the present. Learning from history helps build a better future. Peace, democracy, and human dignity must always come first. This is not only Germany's lesson, it is a message for the whole world.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.